world of real estate, agents are faced with a critical choice when it comes to choosing their path. Either go with a full commission brokerage with an affordable comp plan but little to no additional support, or pay much higher fees to possibly receive revenue share and stock but with moderate support. These are your only options. But for the very few who venture out on their own, risking everything to build their own brokerage, losing access to tools, support, and advantages that a larger platform can provide, every agent knows that you must choose wisely, because if you decide down the road that your current brokerage option is not the right fit, you need to make the costly transition back to square one, resetting caps, rebranding your marketing, and losing any benefit from recruiting efforts. Brokerages capitalize on this fear to trap agents in a model. This is simply the way it is. This is the way it's always been. But imagine there was a better way. Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place to maximize their earnings and growth potential. Imagine if that brokerage offered solutions that ranged from a 100% comp plan of $500 per file with a $5,000 cap, all the way up to an affiliate brokerage plan where agents can start and run their own real estate company, all while retaining support, marketing tools, and growth opportunities. Imagine this brokerage platform puts agents first and focuses on real estate with great training, lightning-fast support, cutting-edge technology, and a brokerage culture that makes you proud. And imagine if that brokerage platform gave its agents an unfair advantage by combining agent-centric branding with brokerage-powered marketing, using their scale and know-how to create tools that position agents as their neighborhood expert, inspire referrals from clients before even transacting business, and have buyers and sellers choose to work with them months before they're actually ready to buy or sell real estate. Imagine strategic training and events that maximize your motivational mindset, understanding of the market dynamics, shares proven hacks and workflows and high-level tactics never before taught in a brokerage, with insider access to exclusive content and networking opportunities from a community of experts. Imagine if agents were featured on high-quality printed magazines, billboards, and presentation kits featuring unmatched marketing, allowing them to win listings no matter what agent they're up against, and never risk losing another friend or family member to a competitor. How many more transactions would they close? How large could that platform grow? Can you imagine your commission checks now? Imagine having the flexibility to run your entire business from the palm of your hand so that you can maximize your most valuable asset, your time. Imagine getting in on a ground floor and being able to grow your real estate business, build and grow a real estate team, and take market share from your competitors, even in a down market. Now imagine what your boat's going to look like. No, a little bigger. There you go. Imagine if those real estate efforts could even provide for an agent in life after real estate, with marketing materials being sent to agents you complete transactions with to attract them to you. Imagine being able to earn stock in this platform for closing transactions and attracting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow, how much revenue you can earn. Just imagine.
Our mission here at LPT Realty is a simple one, and is to empower our agents with an unfair advantage to go out and compete in any market by using our tools and resources and scale to provide you what you need to go out there and win, to have that unfair advantage to win against any other agent and to win in any type of market. And we do that by making sure that we have the best agent benefits. This is an agent-first brokerage. And so what does that mean? It means you have the flexibility to build your own brand, but with the support and scale from your brokerage. It means you have the technology that allows you to run your entire business from the palm of your hand, giving you back valuable time. It means you have the support you deserve on your terms, where you choose the method of communication and the freedom to choose your compensation plan and your path to wealth, starting at just $500 a file with a $5,000 cap. I'm Robert Palmer. I'm the founder and CEO of LPT Realty.
Okay, so Robert Palmer, you know who he is. Well, yeah, but not him. You know the one. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. Yeah, that guy. You've seen his TV commercials for 10 years. You've seen his commercials on the couch, at the sports bar, on the elliptical at the gym. Everywhere you go, Robert Palmer is telling you he'll pay your closing costs on a home loan. And that's what he does. He's paid over $100 million in closing costs and counting since that first commercial aired in 2010. Now, the skeptic in all of us will certainly question that. Why would this guy pay out of his own pocket to save the consumer fees that have been the industry standard for decades? Let's go back to the beginning, and I mean way back. As a child from Lakeland, Florida, Robert's mother, like many others, struggled to make ends meet. At 10 years old, there was no allowance to be had, so Robert bet on himself. He packaged and sold homemade cookies with self-made labels featuring his name on them. From there, he understood that the quality of his product would directly reflect the reputation of his name. Years later, Robert would be forced to return from college to help his sick mother with her struggling mortgage company. This is where he would learn the tricks of the trade in the mortgage industry. He would also learn through his competitors how to milk the most money out of clients through junk fees and hidden costs, just to turn around and sell that mortgage to the big banks. He learned how these tactics could ruin lives and eventually crash the market. So Robert bet on himself again. From the ashes of the crumbled housing market, he built a new mortgage company, and like his very first business, he put his name on it. His business model was clear: go straight into the consumer's living room. In 2010, Robert Palmer entered our homes during halftime of Sunday Night Football and introduced himself as the primary Central Florida alternative to the typical money grab financing companies. But he didn't stop there. He then hit the radio airspace with his hour-long show, serving free financial advice to help people climb out of the housing market wreckage. Now, the skeptics were plenty. He would fail. His overhead would devour him without those added junk fees. But the secret was, overhead was Robert and his wife and a handful of loan officers originating loans out of an office the size of a broom closet. And whatever profit they made went straight back into the advertising budget, producing more and more commercials to send his message directly to the consumer. And guess what? He proved the skeptics wrong. He bet on himself, and he won. With every mortgage closed came word-of-mouth referrals. RP funding was real. The savings and simplicity, it was all real. That guy on TV, he's not lying. He really did save me thousands. From there, things snowballed. Over the next years, Robert Palmer would begin to be known across the I-4 corridor as a financial guru and a marketing titan. He would build a variety of marketing tools to help real estate agents better brand themselves all across the country. His brands would be prominent at national trade shows, in addition to being honored with many prestigious entrepreneurial awards before the age of 40. Robert would be asked to be a keynote speaker at marketing seminars, graduation ceremonies, as well as local and national real estate conventions. And yes, that is A-Rod. Robert would also become prominent in philanthropy, giving back to countless charities and causes, donating $100,000 alone to the Special Olympics. Soon Robert would take his marketing prowess to the next level. Betting on his name again, he would put his brand on sporting venues across Central Florida. You can find Robert Palmer Company's branding across the Amway Center and Camping World Stadium, not to mention the complete renaming of his hometown Lakeland Civic Center to the RP Funding Center. RP Funding would also become the primary jersey sponsor of the Lakeland Magic, and in 2017, Robert began his role as professional sports team owner with the purchase of the Jacksonville Armada Soccer Club. Through his rise, Robert has never strayed too far from that 10-year-old kid selling cookies in Lakeland, gaining trust from his customers through the reputation of his name. From day one, Robert Palmer has bet on himself and won. Now, if you've ever been to Vegas, you know, when you win big, you cash out and you walk away. And at just the age of 40, Robert Palmer had created a self-sustained legacy company that could provide for his family for generations. And his family was growing. After decades in the public spotlight, Robert accepted a new position as dad. And this position was a full-time job. Although the industry assumed he would make a return, Robert wasn't so sure. But looking into the eyes of his baby daughter, Robert gained a new perspective. He had a new goal. He'd made his mark. Now it was time to help others do the same. So Robert Palmer launched a brand new real estate company to help agents from across the country promote their brand, bolster their success, and grow their own business. He gave them all his tools, his support, and his resources. So after decades of betting on himself, now Robert Palmer's betting on you. Welcome to LPT Realty.